Have you ever wondered about the powerful beings that populate the heavens? Among the celestial hierarchy, one name stands out with unparalleled strength and authority: Michael. The name itself, Michael, is a question and a declaration all in one. Who is like God? It's not just a name, it's a battle cry, a testament to unwavering loyalty to the Creator. Today, we're embarking on a journey to explore the story of Archangel Michael, the commander of heaven's armies, the ultimate warrior, and the eternal protector. So, who is Michael? In many traditions, he's recognized as one of the principal archangels, a leader among the angelic hosts. But he's not just any leader. He's often depicted as the field commander of the army of God. Imagine a general of immense power, clad in celestial armor, wielding a sword forged in divine light. This isn't just a fantasy image. It's a representation of his core function: to fight against evil, to defend the righteous, and to uphold God's law. His story isn't just one of ancient battles. It's a timeless narrative of courage, faith, and the eternal struggle between good and evil. Let's dive into the scriptures to see where Michael makes his presence known. One of the earliest and most significant mentions is in the book of Daniel. The prophet Daniel is in the midst of a prolonged period of prayer and fasting, seeking understanding of a vision. For 21 days, he receives no answer. Finally, a heavenly messenger appears to him, explaining the delay. This messenger reveals he was opposed by the prince of the kingdom of Persia, who came to his aid. The messenger says, "Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me." This passage is incredibly revealing. It paints a picture of a spiritual conflict happening behind the scenes of human history. The prince of Persia isn't a human king, but a powerful spiritual entity opposing God's will. And Michael is introduced not just as an angel, but as a chief prince, a being of such high rank and power that he can contend with these formidable forces. He is a rescuer, a powerful ally who ensures that God's messages and plans are not thwarted. The story in Daniel establishes Michael as a key player in the cosmic battle, a guardian of God's people, in this case, Israel, as he is later called your prince. Moving to the New Testament, we find another powerful, though brief, mention in the Epistle of Jude. This short letter warns against false teachers and ungodly individuals. To illustrate the importance of humility and respecting divine authority, Jude recounts a fascinating event. But even the Archangel Michael, when he was disputing with the devil about the body of Moses, did not himself dare to condemn him for slander, but said, "The Lord rebuke you." Let's unpack this. Michael, the mighty archangel, is in a direct confrontation with the devil himself. The subject of their dispute is the body of Moses. Why? The Bible doesn't specify, but scholars speculate it was to prevent the Israelites from idolizing Moses' remains. What's truly remarkable here is Michael's conduct. Despite his immense power and righteous position, he doesn't engage in insults or personal condemnation. He doesn't rely on his own authority to rebuke the devil. Instead, he defers to a higher power, invoking the name of God. This act demonstrates incredible humility and a perfect understanding of the divine order. Michael's strength isn't just in his sword, it's in his absolute faith and reliance on God. He teaches us that true power lies not in arrogance, but in submission to the ultimate authority. Of course, we can't talk about Archangel Michael without turning to the book of Revelation, the Bible's dramatic final act. In chapter 12, a vision unfolds of a great war in heaven. It's a scene of epic proportions, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. The dragon, identified as that ancient serpent called the devil or Satan, is a formidable foe. Yet, the outcome is decisive. The scripture continues, "But he was not strong enough, and they lost their place in heaven. The great dragon was hurled down." This is Michael's most famous role, the celestial warrior who leads the charge against the ultimate source of evil and casts him out of heaven. He is the champion of light, the commander who secures a definitive victory for the forces of God. This event isn't just a historical footnote in the celestial realm. It's a prophecy and a promise. It signifies that evil, no matter how powerful it may seem, will ultimately be defeated. Michael's victory in heaven is a beacon of hope for all who face struggles on earth. A reminder that the battle has already been won. He is the embodiment of divine justice and the ultimate vanquisher of darkness. Beyond these core biblical passages, Michael's significance has grown throughout history in various religious traditions. In Catholicism, he is Saint Michael the Archangel, the patron saint of soldiers, police officers, and paramedics, all those who protect and serve. The famous prayer to Saint Michael asks for his defense in battle against the wickedness and snares of the devil. In Eastern Orthodoxy, he is revered as the supreme commander of the heavenly hosts. In Jewish tradition, he is seen as the special advocate and guardian of Israel. Across these traditions, the core characteristics remain consistent. Michael is a protector, a warrior, and a symbol of unwavering loyalty to God. He is never portrayed as acting on his own behalf or for his own glory. His every action, from disputing over the body of Moses to waging war in heaven, is driven by his allegiance to the Creator. His very name, who is like God, serves as a constant reminder that no one can stand against the Almighty. Michael doesn't just ask the question, his entire existence is the answer. So what does Archangel Michael represent for us today? He is more than just a figure from ancient texts. He is a powerful symbol of courage in the face of adversity. When we feel overwhelmed by the darkness in the world, or even the darkness within ourselves, the story of Michael reminds us that we are not alone in the fight. He represents the inner strength we can find through faith, the courage to stand up for what is right, even when it's difficult. His humility is also a profound lesson. In a world that often prizes ego and self-promotion, Michael shows us that true strength is found in recognizing a power greater than ourselves. His deference to God in his confrontation with the devil teaches us to approach our own battles with humility and reliance on divine strength rather than our own limited power. Finally, Michael is the ultimate symbol of hope. His victory over the dragon in Revelation is not just an ancient myth, it's a promise of ultimate triumph. It tells us that no matter how chaotic or frightening things may seem, good will prevail, justice will be served, and light will overcome darkness. He is the standard bearer for God's kingdom, a constant assurance that the war is already won. Archangel Michael's story is a rich tapestry woven through scripture and tradition. He is the warrior who fights our battles, the protector who guards us, and the humble servant who points us back to God. From his intervention for Daniel, to his restrained power with Moses' body, to his ultimate victory in Revelation, Michael stands as a timeless icon of faith, strength, and divine loyalty. His legacy continues to inspire millions, offering courage to the fearful and hope to the weary. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the story of Archangel Michael. If you found this journey as fascinating as I did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more explorations into the stories that shape our world. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next video. What other celestial figures would you like to learn about? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and stand strong.